So to simplify trig expressions, really you just need to remember what the definitions are, and that involves looking at that third letter. So tan is 1 over cot, and cot is 1 over tan. So I'm going to replace cot x with the fraction. And it's not sin x over cos x, it's cos x over sin x, because it's tan upside down. And then to help me with the fractions, I'm going to write sin x as a fraction as well, over 1. So I can see that on the top I've got sin x times cos x, on the bottom sin x times 1, so sin x is cancelled, and it simplifies to just cos x. Okay, number 2. So we've got tan 2x, which is sin 2x over cos 2x. And then we've got cosec 2x, third letter is s, so that's 1 over sin 2x, sin 2x cancels sin 2x, and we get 1 over cos 2x. And then we can put that into a nicer form using sec. Sec 2x is 1 over cos 2x. Okay, this third one looks complicated, but it should all work out okay. So we've got, actually I might just get those out of the way a minute, give me a bit more room. So we've got sin cubed x cos to the 5x plus cot x, 1 over tan x, so that's sin x underneath and cos x on the top, and cosec x, which is 1 over sin x, third letter s, and sin to the 4x, which I'm going to write again as a fraction, like that, over 1 to help me with the simplifying. So I can cancel 2 of these sin x's with 2 of those sin x's. So I've got sin cubed x cos to the 5x plus cos x sin squared x. And you could leave it like that, but it would be nicer to simplify it by pulling out a common factor of cos x sin squared x. Cos x sin squared x outside. So then we've got still sin x, one more here because of the cubed, and cos to the 4x, because I've got 5 there, plus 1. That's the nicest way of writing it. So when we do a proof, we're not just fiddling around with something to get it into whatever form we think we like. We're specifically trying to get it from something into something else. So I'm going to start by using the definition of cosec, which is 1 over sin. 1 over sin x minus sin x. And I did this in the previous things. This is always really useful to make that into a fraction as well, because then we can multiply top and bottom of this one by sin x and then join them together. So on the top we'd get 1 minus sin squared x, and on the bottom we've got sin x. Now 1 minus sin squared x obviously you'll recognise as being cos squared x. And then this is the extremely clever bit, which is where we split this up into 2 fractions multiplied together. On the top we've got cos x times cos x, and on the bottom we've got 1 times sin x. And that gives us what we need, which is the cos x times cos x over sin x, which is 1 over tan x, which is cot x, and we're done. Okay, this one looks more complicated, but I think it'll be fine. I'm going to join the fractions together by multiplying top and bottom of the first one by cos x. So that would be cos squared x over cos x 1 minus sin x. And then top and bottom of the second one by 1 minus sin x. So that would be 1 minus sin x squared over cos x 1 minus sin x. So common denominator of cos x, 1 minus sin x. And on the top I'm going to expand out that quadratic there. So what will I have? 1 minus 2 sin x plus sin squared x. Okay, what can I do here? You should remember this from C2. Sin squared x plus cos squared x is 1. So I've got 1 and then another 1, so that's 2. So I've got 2 minus 2 sin x on the top. And cos x 1 minus sin x. You can probably see where this is going. Pull out the common factor of 2 on the top, and we can cancel those 1 minus sin x's, giving us 2 cos x, and sec x is just 1 over cos x. So we're done. Last one. This one is going to take a few more steps, so I've added some equal signs in. So first of all, I'll expand out 1 plus sec x minus cos x minus cos x sec x. Now there's one obvious thing here, which is this. So we've got 1 over cos x times cos x, so that's just 1, and that 1 will cancel this one. So that seems really nice. It's got sec x minus cos x. Now it's not obvious what to do here, but I'll start by replacing the sec with 1 over cos, and then see what I think might happen. That trick again, making it into a fraction. And now I'm going to multiply top and bottom of this by cos x so that I can add these together. So what have I got now? Oh, I haven't got room. So on the top I've got 1 minus cos squared x. Oh, that's nice. And on the bottom, cos x. Obviously the top is sine squared x. Sine squared x over... Okay, this is nearly done. I think we did this on one of the previous ones. I'm going to split it up into 2 fractions times together. Sine x times sine x on the top, 1 times cos x on the bottom. Sine x over 1 is sine x over cos x is tan x. Done.